Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. It doesn't put them in bad situations.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third and inches.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Freeman. He finds his man, complete. That's Castro. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard.
Looking to throw. Freeman. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Castro. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain on the play. That's another Packers first down.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Weaver. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. 21 yards there on third down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. That's Castro. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And they'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And they'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And when you watch him play, you see even early in his NFL career, he's a guy who has the ability to change a game with his legs. And that's really important early on to understand who he is. And his coaching staff, they do. I think they're going to let him freewheel it a bit out there because they know how difficult it is for defenses to try and keep him hemmed in.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
2nd and 11. This one thrown underneath to Achane. Now a 3rd and 6.
Devon Achane. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Crisp. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 6. And his guys made that stride complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackler's made at the Packers 17-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he slides to a hole inside the 10. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Devon Achane, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Back foot throw there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Freeman. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Make it 2 weeks in a row now. He's kind of been Johnny on the spot. A fumble recovered last week. and now 2 in a row.
Reminds me a little bit of an old teammate of mine. We used to call him the Vulture because he would swoop in and clean up after the play was made. But, boy, we said it with a lot of affection because he made a lot of game-changing plays by getting to the football that had been knocked loose.
What was your nickname, by the way?
Can you go get me some water, guy, please? The rest of us are playing.
Yeah, right. Too humble. On first down, Nicholas. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead. And there, the counterplay proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counterplay in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction, and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, they'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Freeman. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's third down.
Operating from the gun. Freeman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
42-yard line.
Back to throw. Freeman. He's got quick. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And it's third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal.
Looking to throw. Freeman. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. Two teams all tied after one. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now he'll try to run with this.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off play action, crisp.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will be taken at the 13.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. This is Coleman with a grab. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Packers 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll run on 1st, 2nd, and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Coleman, the man in motion left. Operating from the gun. Freeman. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
The Bears now ready to take over again. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he stopped immediately there.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Crisp.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
First catch so far by Chase. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Nicholas.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Here comes 3rd down at 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Crisp. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Bears had taken the lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Gets past one man. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw. Freeman. He finds his man. Complete. That's Weaver.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Freeman. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Weaver. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Quick. Just a yard on the pickup there that'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 30-line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning out.
And Freeman lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to bounce it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
You can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 11.
Or something. It's like X-Men.
Operating from the gun. Crisp. Now they'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd down and 6.
I told you. See, this week against hard. Everybody expects
looking to throw. Crisp. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Over the head. Deep 3 putt is where we is better than these quarterbacks.
Back to throw. Crisp. The throw left sideline falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Looking to throw. Crisp. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
That's good. For the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and it's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Back to throw. Crisp. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Crisp. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw. Crisp. Now he'll tuck this and run. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the 2nd half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And Freeman lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the 1st half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the 2nd half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Bears to take
Over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. 2nd down and 8.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Crisp. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback taken down at 7.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Crisp. A pass complete to Odunze. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Well, they'll run it and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they're taking it right down Broadway. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking to throw. Freeman. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Careful.
Back to throw. Freeman. Throw left side complete. That's Weaver. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. So following that possession, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Crisp. And it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
From the gun on 3rd down. Crisp. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, he will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st down, Nicholas. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Crisp. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Nicholas. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun. Crisp. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Crisp. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. When points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. Nifty move. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Devon Achane with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns.
What are you doing?
They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Come here.
Point
Let's
after.
go.
Right down
This
the
is supposed to be out there.
The lead now up to 14. So the drive
Turn it
goes
on for
75
Gatlin
yards,
again.
10 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things
Go.
off with a touchdown reception. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead,
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
You see it, right? But you don't really hear it.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Off-play action. Crisp. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2nd and 3. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Crisp. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain.
This video.
2nd and 9.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You see it, right? But you don't really hear it.
Back now at Soldier Field. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun. Crisp. Oh, Adunze wide open. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Crisp. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Operating from the gun. Crisp. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Weaver. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Back to throw. Freeman. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Oh, they come after him, and it's blocked. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Bears are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Partners, you well know every block wasn't necessarily a block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happened, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trying to see what this offense has left in the tank. And the slot man goes in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third and inches.
They'll go with the keeper. And he's going to have the Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
As we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Freeman. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Freeman. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll look to throw again. This one complete to Coleman. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Again, he'll drop the throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Back to throw. Freeman. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked
and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Crisp. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Crisp. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2nd down in the yard.
24. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw. Crisp. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 35 now. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. He's got his man. That's a doomsday. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's a gain of 10.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And the Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bears, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. Now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.